2 in Europe. Day 3 of the trip. Video 3. We are going to, can't pronounce it, Nijmegen. I'm sure that's what it said. We'll check the recorder to see if that's what it said.
It's been a long time.
So we're going to see Bose Leather, who also has a shop in the town centre, and then at about 1 o'clock we're going over to see Project 12 Bikes, who are custom bicycle fabricators.
It's a bit of rain today, which sucks.
I just want to take a moment of appreciation for every single time the camera's on. Kate feels a requirement to give you a weather update. I usually edit them out of the video because I don't think they're that interesting. But
I can't help myself.
Kate, who may or may not have been a weather woman in a previous life.
I think it's nervousness. I think it's just like, what else do I say? Let's talk about the weather.
Clouds.
Jack said if he could go back 10 years time and take all the knowledge that you know now back then, he'd be unstoppable. But
well, maybe the message in that is just start.
yes,
What is it to say? The best time to plant a trees 10 years ago, the second best time is today. Maybe that's the gold in that statement, is just get started. How long did we put off doing this vlog, and then we've seen some beautiful comments in the last few days. Morning guys, how are we? Going.
oh, what an awesome shop.
And most of what I do is custom. So
Okay.
people order on Etsy or in store or Instagram. And if it's done, I ship it out. And if I got time, I make some small stuff for the store, like these.
Nice.
But it's mostly people come with a custom wish or design. We can design something together. Can show them leather. Can show them paint.
Yeah.
I have a customer, a Scottish man who lives in the Netherlands too.
Yeah.
And he knew you, William.
Yeah, Taylor.
His back name. But he tipped. He said those guys are coming to
Nice.
take a look. So
There you go. That's what it's about, right?
yeah, cool.
That's what it's about, community.
It used to be a furniture shop,
Okay.
but it was how do you call it? In a squatting place, and it was full of rats and dogs and abandoned for years. So this was there was a fence around it and graffiti. And
Oh,
it was
really?
a terrible place. But the grandson of the old furniture shop owner, I think he inherited it, and he did all the apartments and the above and on the side.
Ah, okay.
Rented that out, and we rented this. And I stayed in the old shop to keep that open. And
Yep.
Barry did a lot of renovation here. And we at night we were all here. But you have to stop the contractor. And I started out with just hobbying and making small stuff. And then my neighbor had a shop and she wanted to sell it, so I made in my free time made some small stuff. But once I made a guitar strap for a Dutch artist,
Right.
and he became famous quick. So he bought. I gave him I knew him personally, so I gave him a gift as a strap, and he bought 3 for his band. And then he came on television, magazines, internet, Song Festival, Euro Song Festival, and then there was so much exposure. I made, I think, 3-4 years. I made so much guitar straps for all over the world. So then I said, if I can do this, I can quit my job, and now we're here. I remember I was, as a kid, always making stuff, and making art, music, or paintings, or sculptures, but I wanted to be a tailor. So I started making clothes when I was when I was 10, 11 years old. I started, and then it grew. I started making everything. I want to make roll top backpacks out of caps. And when my kids were born, I started making little dresses.
Oh, I love it.
So, and then it became a daily thing, just making stuff. Yeah. And
Just making stuff, right? That's how it all starts. You start making stuff, and then you end up down this rabbit hole.
Yeah, because I made these backpacks from old army canvas, the old tents for army with the stamps and the repairs. I bought them at an army supply shop, and I wanted to make some bags. I wanted to do a leather bottom, and my sewing machine couldn't handle the leather, so I typed leather crafting, and I think it was Tumblr or some Instagram like thing. And then I saw these old cowboys with hand technique. So I sold my sewing machines and bought some stuff and took apart an old couch. And just started making leather things, and that became. I started selling that. Now
And do you still saddle stitch everything?
Yeah, everything is saddle stitch. Yeah, and that's also what I make. I want people to. It's not cheap. I'm not that expensive also, but I want it. If you buy something, you buy it for life. You keep it, and it has to be good. All the stuff I make has a lifelong guarantee.
Nice.
As long as I live.
Yeah, your life.
Yeah, that's easy because almost nothing came back.
So Kate, productive morning. We went to Black and Blue store, which is in Nijmegen, to see Bose, or buy Bose on Instagram, buy_Bose.
Another guy reached out to us just saying swing by the shop if you're in the area, and we were in the area, so.
Super cool dude, super cool store. There's a couple of them that have got the store between them, but he is also a leather worker and has space in that store as well. Makes some lovely stuff, definitely worth checking out. But just now we're heading to what I believe is pronounced Wychen to see Project 12 bikes.
So here we have lots of different stuff. So that part is the regular mountain bike shop for Laura. There behind is Hans's recombinant thing. And this frontal area we just created, which is the bikes that we make here ourselves. These are my own bikes, Project 12s, and in the corner area lamps, broken frames. The green one is the second frame I ever built.
What was that?
It's quite cool to have your first one on the wall.
Yeah, well, the second one. The first one I cut up because I wanted to make a fixture out of it, but then somebody threw it away. The recombinant, there are lots you can try, but I don't know if you can try this one. They're ridiculously expensive. 11,000 euros, I think.
Ridiculously fast though, right?
And they used to be very popular before e-bikes came in. This is my entire workshop, but as you can understand, I'm also very often in the other.
It's a nice, cozy workshop.
Yeah, that's one of the few with an outside window. So that's really. That makes me. It's very.
Hailstorm.
Put you inside. I'm using these tubes to fine tune the settings of the tube cutter. Fancy, but it's actually more work to set up than this same thing with the digital gauges.
Good day. Meeting Boaz and Bart, I think was his business partner who owned the shop, was great. And then over and seeing Michael at Project 12. We just got back and got some food, and then our friend, who many of you might remember from the podcast, Wilco Linder, actually only lives 25 minutes from here. He's been super busy working on a huge project, so we didn't have any plans to meet him, certainly not for the full day, but he's managed to free up an evening for us. So we're going to head down to him for a couple of hours.
We're here at your pals.
My internet friend.
We're here at your pal's house.
It's probably worth saying that Wilco and I do talk most days on the internet. On the internet.
Come on.
Hello, internet friend. How are you? The pit bike's still my favourite. Like you all.
Sorry, I'll get it.
Sure? I feel like you're always in it.
Oh, it's cute.
It's small.
That's like a U-size car. It's so small.
You just barely fit it.
Did you get the steering working?
It's just the original one from the toy. I just added that. Yep, all the geometry is just exactly the same as a go-kart. So these are still changeable, but yeah, it works exactly the same.
It's so much fun, isn't it?
Yep.
It's like
And there's a lot of thought going into
a very, very small. That's going to be screaming fast. Easy to build though, right? Because it's small.
yeah, but still a lot of work. I was like, oh, maybe I can do the chassis in one weekend, but then I was like, no, I can't do that. And this also, yeah,
This is cool. This is super cool.
this is going to be something.
You don't get an understanding for how small this is on video.
No, that's the hard
It's
part.
so small.
That is
It's
the
not
hard
much bigger than your pit bike.
No.
You're going to take it to Spain.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's going to be so quick, isn't it?
It needs to be a seat pan, and an air filter box and some covers, and just the last bit of real handwork, and then it will be finished.
So it's not a lot.
Ready? No,
It's
it's
not
not
far
a lot,
from
but no, it's not far from. Like I've ordered custom shocks. They should have come in today, but they will come in tomorrow. So we'll see.
Nice.
Yeah, the rear spring arm is completely done by hand. So this is also.
Yeah, that was up in the jig the other week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So good, man. And now you've got the other project out the way.
Yeah, now it's full speed. IRC because I've lowered everything, and yeah, this one will get completely redone because the exhausts are still overdone. Thing is, they need to be laser cut, and then just my roller is too big. So, but this will work out in the end.
Yeah.
I just wanted to give it a little bit of an update,
Yeah.
and then do new pistons. Like the engine will be completely redone from inside, so that the one will win the bike and really enjoy it. Yeah, it's not
I'm
on
gonna
off. Yeah.
We'll buy 500 t-shirts and win it. We'll buy all the t-shirts.
What are you going to do with the
There's only
t-shirts?
gets a chance.
But it's so hard because everyone will tell, like, I'm giving away the bike, and they're like, where can I buy a t-shirt? Like,
Yeah.
it's weird.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
good.
It's weird.
It's good.
It's weird.
It's good. Reframe that.
Yeah, and this is the Leatherwork, so it's not very clean. But
Oh yeah, the
that's
pink
the size
one.
the body will be. Yeah.
He's tiny.
So it won't be much bigger than that. Thing is, like, I've built the Audi which is inside, and then the Royal Enfield built with the fairing, and nobody asked over at Eddie's place, like, where are the bikes, where are you building this? And then I started the power wheels, and then the people came in like, where is it? Where is it? I want to see
Really?
it. I'm like, it's not here. I said, no. It's yeah.
So people were turning up at Eddie's place looking for
Yeah,
your belts.
looking for the power wheels. I just told myself I need to do a film project each year on whatever it will be. And it just
And then you ended up doing two.
yeah.
I need to do just one. Two. Good. Squared 275 newtons. 275 newtons divided by 9.81. I've just realised you've got a camera on, so I'm hoping my maths is good.
Pressure, pressure.
Me and
I'm just like fade it out.
yeah.
So this
Don't show anything.
This is gravity, and then that you can then calculate. Where your weight points are.
Yeah, okay. Just this arm is longer than that one. So
Yep.
also, yeah.
Yep. So the basic way to look at that is a seesaw. So if you've got